So that was fine. It was good. Right, what I'll do is I'll pop everyone onto Spotlight for all. We'll need a chair and a mat today. If you don't have a chair, that's no problem at all. It's just something a wee bit elevated. So it could be a hardback book, or it could be something a wee bit taller. But a chair would be quite cool if you did have that. And I've actually lost my stopwatch, so I've got to use my phone today. So bear with me. You can see me all right there. Just let the last few stragglers come in about. So the first one we're going to do is going to be our box drill today. So our box drill is going to be our starter for 10 today. So for our warm up. And what we're going to do is we're going to have the right foot forward. And we're going to take our hands down toward the ankle. And then step the left foot forward and reach as far forward as we can. So right foot forward, hands go down. Left foot forward, hands come up. So when we come back, we're opening the ankle joint up, closing the hip out, fully extending the knee. And as we step forward, the ankle joints close and the hips open. So I want you to really try and think about the joints and what they're doing as we're moving through. Keep it quite dynamic. So don't worry about holding any pose or any endings. Just work through the range as much as able. But try and keep that static leg completely fixed. As we step forward, the weights will be on the toes. As we step back, the weights will be onto the heel itself. We're just going to explore this movement itself. You can start to bring in like a single arm reach if you want to as well. So we're just rotating on that leg itself. So really just try explore the movement. The key principle is the foot stays flat and the whole body moves over the top of that ankle itself. Good work. We're about 2 minutes either side, just to really try and get the ankle joint and the hip joint moving today. We've got a few different drills today. We've got a few nice movement sequences. We've got a nice core bit as well. So we'll be just exploring some nice time under tension. Again, slow and smooth. Smooth as fast. 20 seconds, guys. Up and down. Reaching forward. Drop them down, push the hips back, push the hips forward. Push the bottom back, pull the hips underneath as we drive through. Drop them forward, forward. Change over, left leg now. So left leg is going to stay completely stuck to the ground. And all we're going to do is we step back, put the hands down, and step forward. You'll feel a wee bit of a stretch into the hamstring, down the back of the calf, down the whole posterior chain as you sit back into the movement. Reach forward, step back. Reach forward, step back. Good work. Really push that back as far as we feel comfortable. So that's the kind of movement we want to try and do when we're sitting back into it. Is hinge from the hip. Rather than around the back, push the hip back out. Bring in some single arm reaches if you wish to, just put a little bit of rotation in there. Quite nice just to explore a bit of rotation through the ankle joint as well, especially any history of ankle strains or strains. We want to try and have a little bit of rotation through the ankle joint. Switch the arms over and reach to the opposite side. Just exploring different patterns. The ankle joint doesn't just go straight forward and straight back. There's a lot of rotation. There's inversion, eversion, there's supination, pronation. There's a lot of movements round about the ankle itself there. So reach down with the right, reach over with the left. Reach down with the right, reach over with the left. Just play about with that movement. But 20 seconds before we're in our first main drill today. Five, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to go into our first drill today, which is going to be our standing knee to elbow. So it's a new one for us. So we're going to have our feet about shoulder width apart. And all we're going to do is we're going to take our left elbow towards our right knee. So all we're going to do is super slowly come down to the lunge position. We'll come down, tap the inside of the knee with the elbow, then slowly come back up, and we're going to switch over to the opposite side. Dropping down, pushing the head back, and the elbow touches the knee. So we're going to start together, feet shoulder apart. We're going to do 3 by a minute. Left elbow, right knee, super slow in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Slow. Move the weight onto the right leg. Left leg's doing minimal. We tap, and then we're going to slowly push from the right hand leg back to midline. Weights 50-50, then 60-40, 70-30, 80-20, all the way onto that left leg now. Tap, back up, super slow, through midline, change over midline, drop down. Slow, push the head back. Don't worry about speed, slow, smooth as fast. Drop right in there, push the head back, elbow has to touch the inside of the knee, get that depth. Slow. Switch at midline. Drop. Back to midline. And relax there. 10 seconds, second set coming up. Have the feet just a little bit wider this time, guys. So feet just a little bit wider. And really feel like you're shifting the weight from midline to one side. 3, 2, 1. Left elbow, right knee. Slow. Arm can come out the back. Drop the head all the way on the right leg. Push from the right hand leg up. Drive into the ground. Really feel the foot press into the ground. Back to midline. Soften the knee on the left. Bring the right elbow across. Press the left foot into the ground. Tap. Drive from the left hand foot. So really slow that drive down. Like you're pushing through treacle. Back to midline. Over towards upside. The other hand just extends out the back. Drive through that leg. Drive up tall. And back across. Shift the weight over. Let that weight come right the way across. Tap. Push. Midline. Opposite side. Drive through that foot. Back to midline. And 10 seconds recovery, guys. Give the legs a little shake out there. Well done. Good to go. One last one to go. We're going to go even wider this time. So come right wide, as far wide as you feel comfortable going. And what we're going to do is we're going to really try and get that arms working. And we're just going to keep the speed just nice and slow. We're going to keep it nice and dynamic. So we're going to really drop into that leg to push off that leg. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, off we go. Drop in. Slow. You should feel the adductor on the opposite leg now. Really having to work as you stretch across. Push through the ground. Switch the arms over. Tap the elbow onto the knee. Feel that stretch on the adductor on the opposite side. Stretch. Push the ground. Change over. Slow and controlled. Tap the elbow onto the knee. Push from that stance foot all the way over. Keep it slow, keep it smooth, keep the time of attention to push. Really make that come from the ground rather than the upper body itself. Push. One more to the left hand side. Come back to midline. Drop down to the left hand side, slow, and push the ground away back to midline there. 30 seconds recovery. Well done, guys. For the next exercise, which is going to be side plank with a hip drop. So we're going to grab our mats, and we're going to be in the side plank position. which is going to be elbow, hand on head, you wish to. Now what we're going to do is drop the hip down, lift the hip back up. Drop the hip down, lift the hip back up. Drop the hip down, back up again there. Okay, it's going to be 30 seconds, and we're going to do 4 times each side. So what we'll do is do left hand side, right hand side, and so on and so forth. Starting in 10 seconds. Okay, 30 seconds, and we'll just switch it around, and we'll just keep doing rolling. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Side plank, hips down. Side plank, tap the hips. So basically just kissing the mat rather than lying down on the mat. Just tap the mat and lift back up again. Tap the mat, lift back up. Tap, tap. If it's too hard to fall from the levers, just go to the knees. 3, 2, 1. Switch around, opposite side. Ready. Off we go. Squeeze the hips high, drop the hips down. Squeeze the hips high, drop the hips down. Just touching the mat and no more with the hips. We're not lying or taking any weight through it. 10 seconds. Push the hips high. 3, 2, 1. Back around. First side, second set. Ready? Off we go. Push up. Push up. Halfway. The hips high if you can, you work. And switch around. Second set, second leg. Ready? Off we go. Drop the hips down, lift the hips up. Drop the hips down, lift the hips up. Halfway. Really working the obliques here. Lifting that hips high. The obliques are really important to control that pelvis, which then can help with the knee pain and switch around. Good job. And also ankle pain. Third set, off we go, straight in. You can place your hand onto that lower abdominal. You'll feel that muscle contract. Five seconds. And switch down. Third off the second side. Ready? Off we go. Breathing nice and controlled, nice and regular. Head nice and long. And switch down. Final set. First side. Ready? Off we go. Just tap lightly with the hip and lift it back up again. If you're looking for an easier way, just come down to the knees itself. Good job, keep working hard, guys. Take a breather if you need to. 5, 3, 2, switch rounds, last set, second leg, straight in, off we go. Good work, guys, really good work. Obliques and quadriceps lumborum, which are the muscles that help to stabilize that spine, stabilize the pelvis. 2, 1, and relax there. 30 seconds, guys. We've got the mats to the side. We're going to our hinge squat hinge. Okay, so this is a popular one we've done before. We're going to start with our feet just shoulder width apart. Knees are off. Hands are going to be dropping down towards the ground, so we're hinging first of all. Then we go into our squat pattern here. Heels are off the ground the whole time. Hold in a squat position. And then we're going to drop the head and the hands down. Push the hips high. Fingertips just touching the ground. And then we stand back up again there. So from the side view, heels off the ground, knees soft, hips go back, hands go down, just like you're going to pick a big box up from the ground. Hold here, then we go into our squat position. Then we come back up to our hinge position, and then we stand up top. Okay, starting in 10 seconds, guys. And we're going for 3 by a minute here, okay? So nice and slow, nice and slow. We get 2 or 3 rounds each minute, okay? Feet shoulder apart, off we go. Heels off the ground, reach towards the ground slowly, pushing the bottom back the whole time. And then we sit into the squat. Keep the heels off the ground, keep the weight 50-50. Drop the hands, drop the head, push the hips up. And then we stand up top. Keep the heels off the ground. Repeats. Push the hips back, hinge forward. Press down through the big toe and the pinky toe. Keep the heels off the ground. Sit into our squat. Push the hips high. Stand up tall. Got time for one last round. So ready. Push the hips back. Keep the heels off the ground. Drop down to a squat. Drop the head down. Stand up tall. Let's keep going. Let's not take the rest in between. So let's move straight into our second round. Drop them down. Come into our hinge position. Press down to your feet. Push the hips back. Drop down to a squat. Tip the head forward. Push the hips high. Keep the head low. Hold here. Hold here. Feel that hamstring working. Push the hips a little higher if you don't. Fingertips are just off the ground, back nice and long. Push through the ground to stand up tall. And we're going to go straight into our third minute. So stop straight down. Hinge first. Then we go into our squat. Hold the squat position. Heels off the ground if you can. If you can't, that's no worries at all. 3, 2, 1, slowly come back to a hinge. Hold in the hinge position. Push the hips high. 3, 2, 1, stand up tall. We've got 1 or 2 last reps to work into, so we can keep working through. So again, we're hinging forward. So drop the hips back. Heels off the ground the whole time. Hold here, push the hips high. Push the knees back. Drop into our squat for the last time. Hold here. 3, 2, 1. Push the hips back. Hands down low, head down low. Heels off the ground. And push the ground away to come back up. Good work. Excellent, guys. Grab your chairs or move towards your chairs if that's okay to do. Next drill is going to be an elevated split squat or an elevated soleus raise. Okay, so you're going to have your foot in this position here, so roughly about 90 degrees. And all we're going to do is we're going to push up through both heels at the same time, okay? And we've got 2 by a minute each side, okay? So 2 by a minute. We're going to start with our right leg on. 3, 2, 1. Right foot up, left heel and right heel lift at the same time. I want you to try and explore as high as possible. So really push through as high as you can go. As high as you can keep the big toe and the pinky toe in contact at the same time. Okay, so really press through that ground, push through the foot, lift off the ground and back down. Lift off the ground and back down. Shift the weight forward onto that front foot a little bit more. So we're not just hanging back here in the back leg. We're going to be right the way forward over that front foot to make it work. After a couple of reps, shift the weight back. Just explore driving through that front leg itself there. Push high, slow and smooth, smooth as fast. 3, 2, 1, switch over. Right foot back, left foot on. Ready, off we go. Push, back down. Drive, back down. Lean forward. Keep the weight over the front leg. Push through the big toe and the pinky toe. Drive straight up. Head up tall. Chest up tall. Stay at the top here, so don't let the heel drop down. Stay here. Drift back. Keep the heels high. Drift forward. Keep the heels high. Drift back. And go back into reps there. 3, 2, 1. And switch over there. Good job. Second set. Right foot forward. Left foot back. Ready? Off we go. Drift that weight forward. Slow, steady pulses. Keep the big toe and the pinky toe pitchfork to the ground. Drift the weight forward. Forward we go. High through. Keep the weight forward. Keep the weight high. High heel. Lean forward. Transfer back. Forwards. Keeping the heel high. Back. Last one, forward. And back we come there. Good job. Switch it down. Left foot forward. Last one. Last rep here. So ready? Right foot back, left foot forward. Off we go. Drive through. Lift both heels at the same time. The back leg is working the gas strops because the leg's locked out. The front leg's working the soleus because it's slightly bent. Shift the weight forward. Good. Take the weight of the front leg. Working hard here. Good job, guys. Good job. Keep pressing through that foot. Raise up. Push through. Hold at the top here. Hold at the top. Shift the weight forward. Let the weight come back. Shift the weight forward. Let the weight come back. 5 pulses. 3, 2, 1, and relax there. For good measure, we're going to go right hand foot again. Can't remember if it's third set or second set, but right foot on. Somebody will remember that we're going into it, we're committed. Off we go. Lean forward. Raise. Oh, definitely done this size before. Third set on this side here. Push. Push. Hold. Pitch for the back leg. Drop down. Push. You're trying to push your body weight straight up. Now drift forward. Last 10 seconds. Drift forward. 4. Get the weight on the front foot. Make that soleus work. That leg will be shaking. 3, 2, and relax. So your legs will shake out, guys. Well done. Last count now. We're going to go into our mats again for our next 4 exercise, which is our body saws. Okay, body saws. We've not done this one before, I don't think. We're going to have ourselves in our plank position on the elbows. And all we're going to do with the elbows is come forward and then come back. Okay, so we'll take our head over our knuckles, we take the head back towards our elbows. Okay, we'll start in this 30 seconds. Times 4. 3, 2, 1. Short plank, forward and back. Roll up the toes, roll back. So pushing forward. Imagine you're sawing with the forearms. Keep the hips low. Keep the back straight. Breathing regular. Forward and backwards. Roll onto the tip of the toe. And then back off. Knees locked out. 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds. Second set in 3, 2, 1. Go. Good job. 10 seconds. And then rest. 2 to go. So those are the workouts there. 3, 2, straight in. Okay, off we go. Just take that body slowly forward and slowly back. Again, slow, smooth. Nice and controlled. Don't let momentum come in. Don't let compensations come in. Ten seconds. One to go, guys. 3, 2, 1. Off the clock. Guys, just there. 3, 2, and relax there. Good job, well done. A little stretch out, put your mats to the sides. For one last drop to finish off with. Right foot forward. Up, over, on. Left elbow. Push the hip back. Nothing on the back leg. And we'll just hang out in the running man. So just join me here. When you're up on your feet. We'll hang here for a minute altogether, okay? Hang here. Hang here. Keep the full weight on the floor. Nothing on the back leg. Lift it every so often. Keep the hip high. So lift. Push that hip towards the ceiling. Elbow pressing into the knee. Push the hip high. Really drive that hip high. Now, when we come out of it, super, super slow. So we're going to start on peeling it in 5, 3, 2, 1. Lift the back leg off the ground. Drive through that stance leg. And back down. Good job. Switch over. Left leg forward. Last one. Left leg forward. All the way to the left. Right elbow comes in. Slow, 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 slow. Push the hip high. Drive the knee back. Push the hip up. Press the knee into the elbow. Get a good cross connect. And press the foot into the ground. A simple exercise, just lots of different layers. Pushing the ground with the foot, pushing the knee with the elbow, push the hip high. Keep the breathing nice and controlled. Left hand should be on the glute if you wish to, just to feel how cool that glute is. We're going to start unraveling. Make it slow. Last one up wins. Really make that leg work. Really make that leg work. Don't chase it out. Don't chase it out. And relax there. Good work. Let me just pause the timer. That's trickier than I thought it was going to be then. My core is not what it was after that all-inclusive, all-you-can-eat buffet for the week. I'll tell you that. Well done, guys. So the main goal today was spend a lot of time moving slowly, working through calves, hamstrings, quads, glutes, core, abdominals, obliques. Abdominals and obliques, really important that we get the lateral abdominals working. They're the ones that help to stabilize the pelvis, especially for our running. And also we're working on the soleus quite a bit today, because again, they're our main propulsions. They're our main factors that help us with our running, helping us with Achilles tendon issues and plantar fascial issues as well. Questions, queries, any concerns? Good job, guys. So the next 4 weeks are all going to be like a gradual progression for Achilles tendonitis. Okay, so everything's going to be gauging towards Achilles tendonitis. So the first week will be a lot around about the foot, a lot of foot movement. Then we'll bring in a little bit of light calf. Then the second week we'll bring in a little bit more calf, and then we'll bring in a lot more dynamic movements as the weeks go on. So there'll be like a general progression of the next 4 weeks, but we're going to do like the month of September is going to be Achilles tendon that we're going to really focus on in the class itself, because seen a lot of people getting Achilles tendons, and it's one of the biggest injuries for our masters runners themselves. So for the next 4 weeks, we'll generally progress over the classes, just starting to load and get that foot moving well. Good job. Have a lovely week. Have a lovely weekend.
Yeah.
And yeah, run fast. Run.
Thank you. Thank you, James.
Bye.
Yes.